Hello, my dear children. Let's start our class with a silent prayer. How do you do? Okay, good. All are fine. Okay. So, today in this class also, we are going to discuss some problems. In the previous classes, also we have discussed too many problems. Today, we are discussing a new kind of problem. Are you ready? Okay, let's start.
Let's discuss the first problem. Read the question. 5 small buckets and 2 large buckets of water make 20 liters. 2 small buckets and 3 large buckets make only 19 liters. How much water can each bucket hold? Read the question once again and tell me the things from the question and what you have to find out. There is a small bucket and a large bucket. And what is the first sentence says? 5 small buckets and 2 large buckets of water gives 20 liters. Again, the second statement says 2 small buckets and 3 large buckets makes 19 liters. Then what we have to find out? We have to find out the capacity of each bucket or how much water each bucket hold, isn't it? So, as we have done in the previous cases, what will be the first step? You have two kinds of buckets here. So, the first step is the capacity of small bucket B X, isn't it? Or the amount of water in the small bucket B X. You can take in any way. And what will be the next step? Let the capacity of large bucket be Y, or the amount of water in the large bucket be Y. Okay. What is the first sentence says? 5 small bucket plus 2 large bucket makes 20 liters. Now can you tell me this in terms of equation? 5 small bucket, that is 5x. 2 large bucket, that will be 2y, which makes 20. So the equation is 5x plus 2y equal to 20, isn't it? And we call this as equation number 1. Now, what is the second sentence says? 2 small buckets plus 3 large buckets gives 90 liters. So, tell me the equation now. Good. 2x plus 3y equal to 90, isn't it? And we call this as equation number 2. So, here we got two equations and they are 5x plus 2y equal to 20 and 2x plus 3y equal to 19. Look at these two equations carefully. Okay, and tell me what you have find out. So, we got two equations and by carefully looking at the equation, what you can find out? Yes, the coefficient of x and y are different. Good. And again, see, here the coefficient of x is 2 and 5 and both are, or one is not a multiple of another. Again, considering the case of y, here the coefficients are 2 and 3 and again this is not, one is not a multiple of another. So as we have done in the previous problems, we cannot multiply one equation with a number so that one of the coefficients become equal, isn't it? Look at the coefficient of x very carefully. Here the coefficient of x are 5 and 2. Now try to change one of these into either 2 or 5. What I am saying is, let's try to change equation number 1 so that the coefficient of x become 2. Let's try, okay. So in equation 1, 5x plus 2y equal to 20, as you can see. In order to change the 5 into 2, what you have to do? Or with what number you have to multiply? We have to cancel the 5 and get 2 there. So we must multiply with 2 by 5, isn't it? Let's check whether we are getting the same. Okay. So what will be the first one? Yes, 2 by 5 into 5x plus 2 by 5 into 2y equal to 2 by 5 into 20, isn't it? Now tell me, what is the next step? Yes, we can cancel this 5 and this 5. Here there is nothing to cancel, and here we can cancel this 5 and this 20, and we get here 4. Now tell me the next step. Good. 2 into x gives 2x plus 4 by 5y equal to 8. This, and we call this as equation number 3. See, here the coefficient of x changed to 2. But what about y? It becomes a fraction. Okay. Let's think in the next way. If we can change equation 2 such that the coefficient of x become 5, let's see what we get. So here equation 2 is 2x plus 3y equal to 20. Now my question is, by which number you should multiply equation 2 to get the coefficient 5? Some of you said me 5 by 2. Let's check. Okay. So what is the first step? 5 by 2 into 2x plus 5 by 2 into 3y equal to 5 by 2 into 19, isn't it? Good. Now, can you cancel some of this and tell me the next step? We can cancel this 2 and this 2. Here nothing to cancel. Here also nothing to cancel. So, we get the next step as 5x plus 15 by 2 y equal to 95 by 2. Let's call this as equation 3. Carefully analyze these three. We could change the coefficient of x into either 2 or 5, but y changed into the coefficient of y changed into a fraction. So if we proceed using this equation, it will be more difficult for us to do the calculation. So let's think about some other technique so that we can make the coefficient same. So all of you understood that it is not possible to change the coefficient either to 2 or to 5. Then, how can you change the coefficient of x same? You can change that into a common number. Now think and tell me. Yes, some of you said me equation number 1 with 2. So, what we get? 5x into 2 is 10x plus 2y into 2 is 4y equal to 20 into 2 is 40. Okay. Again, we are multiplying equation 2 with 5. Let's check whether we get it. What is 2x into 5? It's 10x plus 3y into 5, 15y equal to 19 into 5 is, you can multiply it and tell me. It's 95, isn't it? See, so we got two equations, and what are they? One is 10x plus 15y equal to 95, and we can call it as equation 3. And the next is 10x plus 4y equal to 40, and we can call this as equation 4. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ഓർക്കും എനിക്ക് ആദ്യം കിട്ടിയത് ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻ ആണല്ലോ, പിന്നെന്തിനാ ടീച്ചർ ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻ എഴുതിയെന്ന്. നമ്മൾ അടുത്ത കാൽക്കുലേഷൻ ചെയ്യണമല്ലോ, അപ്പം അതിനു വേണ്ടി ഞാൻ ആദ്യം വലുത് എഴുതിയെന്ന് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പം എക്സിന്റെ കോയിഫിഷ്യന്റ് സെയിം ആണല്ലോ, അപ്പം വൈയുടെ വലിയ കോയിഫിഷ്യന്റ് ആര് വരുന്നു അത് ഞാൻ ആദ്യം എഴുതിയെന്ന് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. മറ്റേ രീതി എഴുതിയാലും യാതൊരു തെറ്റും ഇല്ല. അപ്പം കാൽക്കുലേഷൻ കുറച്ചും കൂടെ പെട്ടെന്ന് നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഇപ്പം നൗ you got the coefficient of xa. Now you can easily solve this by subtracting. Which one from which one? 4 from 3. So we get 10x minus 10x is 0x. Good. 15 minus 4y is good, 11y. 95 minus 40 is, tell me, 55. So we get 11y equal to 55, isn't it? So what will be y? Good. 55 divided by 11, and the answer is 5. So you got the value of y. So what will you do to get the value of x? We will consider any of the equation. Here I am taking equation 1. And what is equation 1? 5x plus 2y equal to 20. Good. Then what is the next step? You know the value of y, isn't it? So we can substitute. So the equation becomes 5x plus 2 into 5 equal to 20. Good. Then what is the next step? 5x plus 10 equal to 20. Good. Then what is the next step? 5x equal to 20 minus 10. Good. Then what is 20 minus 10? It's 10. Good. So 5x equal to 10, isn't it? What will be x? X will be 10 divided by 5. So we get 2, isn't it? So we got the value of y as 5 and x as 2. And what is this x and y? Yes, the capacity of small bucket is x and it's 2 liters. And the capacity of large bucket is y and it's 5 liters. Or the amount of water in the small bucket is 2 liters. And the amount of water in the large bucket is 5 liters, isn't it? ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ എന്താ ചെയ്ത കണക്കിൽ നമ്മൾ എക്സിന്റെ കോയിഫിഷ്യന്റ് 10 ആക്കി അല്ലേ? അപ്പം നിങ്ങൾ ആലോചിക്കുക എന്തുകൊണ്ട് y ആക്കിക്കൂടാ? നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം y ആക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ നോക്കാം. y ആക്കിയാലും ഇതേ ആൻസർ കിട്ടുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, ലെറ്റ്സ് ചെക്ക്. Now my question is, by which number you should multiply equation number 1 and 2 in order to get the coefficient of y same? First tell me the case in the case of equation 1. Yes, some of you said me 3. And what you get? Okay, let's see what you get. And equation number 2 with 2, isn't it? So after multiplying equation number 1 with 3, what you get? And equation number 2 with 2, what you get? Tell me by using pen and paper and tell me the answer. Okay, some of you said me the first one will be 15x plus 6y equal to 60. And we call this as equation 3. Again, equation 2 multiplied by 2 gives 4x plus 6y equal to 38. Okay, and we call this as equation 4. Now what you are going to do? Now this will be easy. Yes, we will subtract 4 from 3. So we get 11x plus 0y equal to what? Yes, 22. That is 11x equal to 22. What will be x? 22 divided by 11. And the answer is 2. Good. So we got the value of x. Now what will be the value of y? Yes, substituting this value in any of the equation. Here again I am considering equation 1. And what is that? 5x plus 2y equal to 20. Now what is the next step? Yes, replacing x with 2. So we get 5 into 2 plus 2y equal to 20, isn't it? Then what is the next step? Yes, 10 plus 2y equal to 20. Good. Then what is 2y? Good, very good. 20 minus 10. So 2y becomes 10. So y becomes 10 divided by 2 and the answer is 5. Good. So we got the value of x and y separately. Now what is this x and y? Capacity of small bucket or the amount of water in small bucket, and it is 2 liters. And the amount of water in large bucket is y, that is 5 liters. Isn't it? We got the same answer as in the previous case, and I hope all of you understood